Hello, welcome to another episode of This, That, and the Other. And one of the things I'd always was wanted, there was one actor that I wanted to actually meet in person, get to talk to. I'd seen on various TV shows, and that actor was William Schallert. For those of you that don't know who he was, he played the father in that show, Patty Duke. He played a professor in, or I guess actually a high school teacher in Dobie Gillis, and he never actually had a starring role on his show, but he was on various episodes, and I I had a wish that if there was one actor I could ever meet in person and talk to, that would be the one. Well, one day about 2004, I saw a thing in the Washington Post that some actors were going to be signing autographs in Maryland, and he was one of them. So I drove out to Gaithersburg, Maryland, and he was one of like four different actors that were signing autographs. Yeah, another actor was the man that was in the Darth Vader costume in the Star Wars movies. David Prowse, he was another one that signed autographs, but a lot of people around him, and I saw William Schallert by himself at a table, so I was a little nervous, but I made it all the way over there. There was no way I wasn't going to sit down and talk to him. So I talked to him for a while. He was telling me about how he liked working with Tuesday Weld and the show Dobie Gillis, and he said that he was in an episode of The Partridge Family. I don't remember the particular episode. I do remember watching The Partridge Family, but said he was born July 6th, 1922. He died May 8th, 2016, so he lived a long time, lived to be 93 years old. He was born in Los Angeles, California. Began an acting career in 1942. Oh, I do remember seeing an episode on Andy Griffith where he also was on that show where his wife had a baby and Andy helped deliver it. I remember that one. And Andy had to deal with Barney Fife being along, and he kind of got Barney Fife and William Schallert to talk each other, and kind of got them away from what was going on with the baby being born. Then Andy came back to William Schallert and told him, "Your son's been born." I was looking at various shows he was on, and quite a few. I'm not going to read the whole list. So let me get down to the bottom, just see some highlight what shows he was on. Still going down here. Quite a few. Just gonna highlight shows that I'm familiar with. There's a lot of shows that I guess he was in that I'm not familiar with. Take a look here. He played Mr. Bloomgarden on the show Leave It to Beaver. Let's see what else. He was on an episode of Father Knows Best. Let's see what else. Donna Reed. He was on an episode of Donna Reed Show. Wagon Train. One Step Beyond. I do remember that show. Let's see. Untouchables. The Rifleman. Andy Griffith Show. Yes, I remember. I did see that episode. Alfred Hitchcock presents Dick Van Dyke Show. Bonanza. Dr. Kildare. Many Loves of Dobie Gillis. Yes, I remember seeing him on there. Lassie. 77 Sunset Strip. Death Valley Days. Lloyd Bridges Show. Hazel. Just going down the line. Rawhide. Lucy Show. Of course, Patty Duke Show. He's on Show Combat. The Virginian. Rat Patrol. In the Heat of the Night. Judge for the Defense. was on Carol Burnett Show, Wild Wild West, Mod Squad. Wow, quite a few shows. Bewitched, That Girl, Room 222, Get Smart, Marcus Welby, MD, Bracken's World, Hawaii Five-0, Partridge Family. Yes, he did tell me about that. He was on the show Funny Face. That was a short-lived show that starred Sandy Duncan, Owen Marshall, Counselor at Law, Banachek, Kung Fu, Ironside, Gunsmoke, Perry Mason, Girl with Something Extra, Love American Style, $6 Million Man, Barnaby Jones, Bionic Woman, Maud, All's Fair, Nancy Walker Show. I remember that show. That was a short-lived show. Hardy Broy's Nancy Drew Mysteries. Yep, that was on Sunday nights. Archie Bunker's Place, Little House on the Prairie, Chips, Lou Grant, Magnum PI. Quite a few different shows. Wow. Scarecrow and Mrs. King, Simon and Simon, Highway to Heaven. Just kind of summarizing shows that he was on that I actually remember being on the air. The new Leave It to Beaver. I never knew there was a new Leave It to Beaver. Quantum Leap, In the Heat of the Night. Parker Lewis Can't Lose. Melrose Place. Quite a bit of roles. Wow. Desperate Housewives. Wow. Two Broke Girls. Quite a lot of various shows that he was on, and it was definitely a pleasure getting to talk to him and meet him, and it was a great experience. And this is where he autographed the picture. Sorry about the reflections. The best I can do. So that's one thing I accomplished in my life, getting to meet the one actor that I really wanted to meet, getting to have a conversation with him. And like I said before, I'm looking for ideas on shows to do, especially about shows about preserving history, especially obscure aspects of history. I'd like to do more interviews too if there's anybody interesting to interview. I've only done 4. Interviews are hard to do because it's hard to get people to be willing to go on camera. And that being said, like, subscribe, share. As always, thanks for watching.